Hey fishy folks, and happy Water Change Wednesday to you. Guys, before we get started in this fantastic video, do me a favor, go ahead and obliterate that subscription button. Gently boop the notification bell. And of course, check out my website, michaelsfishroom.com. Now, today's video, I'm going to reveal my new Mutt Guppy Pond setup. Not only is it epic, but it's massive as well. Some people may even say it's dope. I don't know who, not me. I'm not 12, I don't use that word, but some people might. Anyway, grab a snack and a beverage and get ready for awesomeness. All right, fishy folks, here it is, the massive Mutt Guppy outdoor pond setup. Let me explain how it works and show you what I did. So these two black bins are Laguna 60-gallon totes. And that one, the red one down there, is something I got from the auction. I think it was $7. It's about 20 gallons, I think. But so there's no fish in here yet. I just set this up a few days ago. I want to make sure everything works. I want to make sure if I put plants, as you can see, there's some Ricky in here. And there's a little Java moss. But I want to make sure it doesn't get clogged and overflow. So I'm going to let it run for a couple days. Plus, it's still the middle of May, and in New Jersey, the middle of May could mean 60s, or it could mean 90s, so you never know. There's a little pollen. You see that yellow greenish stuff? That's pollen. When I say a little, that was sarcasm. If we go down here, the water flows from the upper bin to the lower bin, and just flows right through here. Same thing, flows down to the little tote. Now, I am losing a little water somewhere because this is a little lower than it should be. Could be from evaporation because it was pretty warm yesterday, but I'm not sure. Anyway, there's one of those Echo pumps. I think it's an Echo 396. It's like 400 gallons per hour. I learned about this pump from Mike from DIY Aqua Pros years and years and years ago. He did a video and he used it for all his projects. I think he used it for his do-it-yourself 5-gallon bucket filter. The first time I saw that video was from DIY Aqua Pros and Mike, and he did a great job. And I actually made one. I've never actually used it, but I have the bucket, I have the Uniseal, everything's ready to go. I've just never used it. Maybe I should do a video on that. Anyway, and then it's got that flexible tube, and then a couple of fittings, and boom, the return pipe that goes all the way up to the top pond. Now, the PVC is white. It doesn't look great. I actually bought black spray paint thinking I would spray it black and make it look nicer, but to be honest, if you've watched my videos for a while, I have great intentions, but I'm lazy as you know what and probably won't do it. But if I do, it'll look nicer. What else? I do have to put some sort of filter. By filter, I mean like intake filter here so we don't catch the guppy fry. We all know guppy fry are tender and delicious, and they'd probably enjoy that little ride through there and then the ride through there, but then all the guppy fry would end up in that tub, and we don't really want that. So you can hear that noise. I just cleaned some of the Ricky out of there, and you know, the filter did, or the water flow did speed up, so that's something we have to keep in mind. Also, my son helped me with all the construction here because, you know, he's a good young lad, and we leveled this as best as we could, but it's a little unlevel. If you look at the water level here, you can see this end needs to come up a little bit. I'll get some wedges and we'll jam those in there and fix that a little bit probably, but I'm not overly concerned. This one's pretty good. It is sloped slightly down towards the end, which is fine because we want the water to drain. So let's clean this out and see what happens. The water flow increased a little bit. So what's the plan for these tubs? You're asking yourself, Mike, what are you going to do in here? Well, I'm going to throw probably 5 females and 1 male in this tub, and 5 females and 1 male in this tub. And I don't know what I'm going to put down there. Maybe some more. And we're going to let them grow out here. This will be the massive Mutt Guppy breeding project. Now we got to rename that. The massive outdoor Mutt Guppy breeding system. That sounds good. Somebody make up a meme or something for that. Anyway, the stands are quite simple. I learned these from Corey from Aquarium Co-op, and they're just cinder blocks, and these are actually pressure treated 2x4s. And so you can see I have two 2x4s supporting the totes. Should be okay. Greg Jones used 2x6s, and he used 3 or 4. I'm cheap and lazy, and I only use 2. So to be honest, I didn't realize how far over that one was just until now, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, let's look at the bulkheads over here. This is standard 3/4 bulkhead. Now the hole is 1.5 inches, but the hole that came in the tub is smaller than 1.5 inches. So I talked to Mr. Greg Jones because he uses these. He made a video. I'll try to link that somewhere in this general area about using these in his greenhouse. And he suggested there's plugs. There was a solid plug and a plug with holes in it, you know, to let water out. He suggested put that plug in, the solid one, and use a hole saw with a pilot bit. So that's a hole saw with a drill bit in the middle, and that'll center it, and that's what I did. And this one came out perfect. Now this one, on the other hand, I drilled a little cattywampus, and it was askew, if you will. And so this was leaking for a while, but then I came out here with the water pump pliers, which I'm going to show you right now. I just dropped some stuff. I came out here with these bad boys. Look how long they are. And tighten that up, and boom, no more leaking. All right, fishy folks, that's it for the Mutt Guppy. What do I call it? The massive outdoor Mutt Guppy system, breeding system. I don't know what it's called. Help me name it. These are the tubs I've used for the last 2 years. These are the red. They were red. Put one over there for you. The red rope buckets, they're called, but this year they cracked a little bit, so I don't think I'm going to use them again. I have them still just in case I decide to use them. I'll just lower the water line a little bit, but I have 2 of those, if you remember from last year. I know Kayla from Florida likes them because they're pink, and so that's cool. I also have some more stuff over here. I have this Clarion tote. You can see there's water in there. I had let the rainwater start to fill these things up, and then I decided to change it, so I could get rid of the water. And then that little 10-gallon tote as well. And of course that, I know it's that like a 35 gallon. It was 55 and then it was cut, so maybe 40 gallon. That water is dark. I'm probably going to pump all that water out and refill it. I don't know what's in there. I don't know if someone crawled in there and died, so we got to be careful. So I had a question from a young subscriber named Liam. Liam said, Mike, what do you do about all the mosquitoes? And well, that's easy. The guppies eat the mosquito larvae and the mosquitoes, so it actually, this I believe helps with mosquito population. So my young friend Liam, who was at the Bucks County Aquarium Society auction, the answer to your question is guppies. I do guppies for the mosquitoes. They take care of them. All right, fishy folks, that's about it. Hopefully this goes well this year. Oh, forgot the most important thing. Stand by. So you guys are probably saying to yourself, Mike, you said you were going to do something net or something to take care of the dragonflies, the aliens, as I saw last year. And I did watch Rachel O'Leary's video. It was a very informative video. Unfortunately, the chemical she uses also will kill Daphnia and most other things but fish in the water. And I don't want that. I want the bugs. I want everything else to help the guppies grow and get colorful. So I bought this netting, and it's big enough to let things in, but small enough where adult dragonfly can't get in. And I'm going to sort of suspend it over the water. I think I'm going to secure it using just PVC pipe. So I'll make like a net blanket with PVC pipe at the ends, weighing it down. And I think that's what I'm going to use. I haven't 100% decided, nor have I proved my theory that it would work. So wish me luck. All right, fishy folks, in update next week, hopefully you'll see the netting and the PVC pipes painted black. If you guys were betters, Let me know the odds of me pinning that PVC, and maybe I'll bet on myself. Probably not, because I'm probably too lazy to even do that. All right, fishy folks, michaelsfishroom.com. Mutt guppies are here and awesome. Hiya, fishy folks, and happy Water Change Wednesday, guys. Holy cow, I got a toothache. Just gonna start right there. Hiya, fishy folks, and I'm drooling. Apparently, I'm hungry or something. Shit. Hiya, fishy folks, and happy Water Change Wednesday to you. Guys, before we get started in the video, do me a favor. Go ahead, grab your snack and a beverage, and check out... I'm telling you in the wrong order. Hi, fishy folks, and happy Water Change Wednesday to you. Guys, before we get started in this epic video, do me a favor. Go ahead and gently... You can't gently, you have to obliterate first, then gently. Take 97.